now, so things are good, you know.
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turns.
Thomas Bryant. Introducing the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Welcome to, and we've got time for. A quick pregame.
Thank you, Kevin.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Fox. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Beal in at the two-guard spot. And for Minnesota, Towns is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Anderson. And it's Wallace in at point guard. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
Oh, here's Edwards. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Fires for three. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. And oh, what a dunk!
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, here's Edwards. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Beal against Gobert. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
For three. Nice shot by Wallace.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Fox. Siakam passes to Bryant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gobert. Edwards inside. He's covered by Murray. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Murray surveying the D. Bryant to the hoop.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so Murray nails both of them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards dishes to Wallace. Outside Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Right wing. Here's Fox. Bryant trying to free himself up. Sacramento again missing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Wallace slams it in.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys are clearly on the same page.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Fox against Wallace. Here's Towns, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Siakam. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Timberwolves leading by 3. Anderson outside. Here's Gobert.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Wallace. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Fox kicks to Siakam. Beal against Edwards. The pass to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Daniels, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Jalen Brunson in for Wallace.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Edwards passes to Towns. Brunson with it. Back to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Little's checked in. Here's Whiteside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
That's to McDaniels. Let's go. No good off the front iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Barnes. Holmes kicks to Mitchell. Back to Holmes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an end.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Brunson against Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, here they come. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep. He's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Brunson the pass to Gobert. Halt the run.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
From downtown, offensive rebound. Holmes finds Barnes. Hits it from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brunson the pass to Gobert. And here's Little. Back to Gobert. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sasser. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. A shot by McDaniels. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Mitchell. Barnes outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's in by Whiteside.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Brunson the pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. In the corner, it's Little. Over Whiteside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Whiteside. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots it. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Little. Back to Brunson. Here's Gobert. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just...
It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play On the floor for Sacramento. They've got Siakam. De'Aaron Fox out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Murray. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Down low. Siakam left side. Over Little. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yep, it counts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Fox goes in. Count that one. Fox has got 6.
And Fox excelling at scoring through contact that time. Always looking to take it all the way to the rack.
And the Timberwolves call time. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Brunson scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Beal finds Bryant. Outside Beal. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Towns high post. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Towns drops them both.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fox dishes to Beal. In the corner, Murray with it. But 3. They get it back. Siakam, good. And the Kings lead by 2.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Minnesota shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
There's the pass to Wallace. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Fox finds Murray. Sacramento moving it around. Over to the wing. Siakam passes to Murray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brunson against Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Wallace. 10 points for him. Towns up top. Pass to Brunson. The kick out to Anderson. Towns trying to get open. Anderson's shot is off. And Murray. Here we go. That one goes in. Now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead. Here's Wallace. Fox with the steal. Down low. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Towns. Over Bryant. Second chance shot, and Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 9 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Outside, Beal. Siakam, right side. Here's Edwards. Rejected by Murray. They recover it. Wallace misses. Kings leading now by 6. Fox kicks to Murray. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Got that one up quick. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Murray. Fires the 3. Here's Bryant. The shot comes out. Nice defense from Wallace. Timberwolves trail by 5. Back to Brunson. It's Edwards on the wing. Anderson wide open. And they recover it. The pass to Brunson. Left side Anderson. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Really left alone that time. And that's 15 points for ABC.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Wallace against Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Here's Sasser. And another 3 for Sacramento.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Wallace up on top. Covered by Mitchell. They get the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Wallace. Nice hit again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
Now, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste. It's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Wallace. It's hauled in by the Kings. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Shot from 12. Misses off the right eye. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Pass to Holmes. Takes a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Wallace against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Kings, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're running some great offense right now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
You've got Anthony Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Gobert. Then there's Wallace, and it's Anderson in at the 3. A small forward. That's Chris Finch. Is 5 as we get into the second half. Sacramento leading by 9. Fox with it. Outside, Beal. Fires the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And he nails the 3rd.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Timberwolves trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Good on both. Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Wallace, the pass to Gobert. Edwards drives in. Murray with the defensive effort.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
Fox against Wallace. Siakam for 3. That shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Inside, here's Towns. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 8-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Towns for 3. Sags through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Siakam. 6 points for him. Murray, good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Edwards looking it over. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Sacramento leading by 8. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Wallace kicks to Towns. Murray against Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Shot clock at 6. Outside, Fox. There's Beal with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Beal's got 13.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Edwards drives in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Fox against Brunson. Fox passes to Beal. Passes it to Siakam. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timberwolves trail by 9. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
The first overall pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards was one and done in college, entering the league at the right age of 19.
Brunson against Fox. A 3 from Anderson. Hits the 3-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Fox passes to Beal. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. There's the dish to Towns. Back to Brunson. Edwards inside. Guarded by Fox. Edwards. That's good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Up top, Fox. Defended by Towns.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1-1.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Fox, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Fox has got 16.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Fox passes to Beal. Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And the Timberwolves call time here. ABC really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
So both teams making some changes here. Dishes to Towns. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Mitchell. No good from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Brunson, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Towns. To the inside. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 9 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
No good on that one. Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to Mitchell. Barnes looking around. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
To the wing right side. Back to Brunson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Mitchell outside. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And here's Barnes for 3 and rebounded by McDaniel. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Driving inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Kings lead. And here is Mitchell. Here's Sasser. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Now Brunson out left to the wing. Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And Towns drops them both. Timeout called by the Kings.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's Sacramento. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got De'Aaron Fox. Siakam is out there with Murray. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Brunson against Beal. Brunson catched a little. Off target with his 3. Kings leading now by 5. Siakam finds Beal. It's Bryant, high post. Beal, the pass to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Tries again. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Fox. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong moving to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Looking to get it going. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Beal taking his time here. And another 3 for Sacramento.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And stolen by Siakam. Towns with the steal. Always with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Feeds it to Towns. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Towns has got 17 now, just in the second half. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Fox. Murray outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Shoots over Beal. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the 3s right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Timeout called by the Kings. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Little. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Jalen Brunson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. And Edwards with the stuff.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Fox with it. He kicks to Bryant. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
The pass to Edwards. Now here's Anderson. He's covered by Murray. And Anderson kicks to Gobert. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Outside, Beal from outside the arc. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Murray. It's good.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Wallace against Fox. And Bryant kicks to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Beal, the pass to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento leading by 4. A pass to Fox. Wide open look. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Siakam kicks to Fox. Ryan in the post. Wallace on him. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Wallace dishes to Edwards. The kick out to Anderson. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the 2-ball.
Timeout called by the Kings. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Outside Bryant. Now, here's Fox. To the paint, Towns with the steal. Passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And here is Fox. Pass to Beal. Now the pass to Bryant.
Anthony Edwards.
The first one falls for him. Both free throws good for Bryant. Timberwolves trail by 4. And the Timberwolves call time. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Wallace against Fox. Wallace the pass to Towns. Anderson outside. Gobert trying to get open. Count that one, and the Sacramento leaders are cut down to 2 on the bucket from Anderson.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Anderson against Murray. Shot clock at 5. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. Over to the left wing. Down low, covered by Siakam. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the King. They've held a 12-point lead early. They break it out, 5 on 3. Here's Towns, up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the front.
Fox kicks to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Wallace. On this that time, would have put him up.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
It counts.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It's Fox with the drive. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. 27 seconds left in the game. Pass to Towns. It's good.
Relentless in their approach, keeping with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Edwards dishes to Wallace. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're in front by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The second one is good. In both at the line, it's a 4-point ball game. Now Beal off target with that shot. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It won. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.